Ooh, look at that. I only look like I'm about to spout my plans for global domination. I need to get a shave on my head, but who cares? I gotta get a razor eventually to do that. Oh my goodness, it's been a really crappy day for me today. Horrible day. Not horrible day. It's been the weather's been beautiful and I've been doing my thing. Just stressful. An idiot's being an idiot. And the asshole's being an asshole. So, hey, Smug. Oh. So, the guy the organizer of the property, he sold the plot right next to mine that has no access to it. He just sold it like a week ago. And they want to move in. There's no access to it. And he wants me, he told me, oh, I'm sorry, there's a grouse. If I had my slingshot, you would be dinner. He told me that they want into the back property there, the back of their lot, that I'm going to have to cut down all these trees so they can get their car through. I said, no, I'm not cutting my trees down. He wants me, they want back there, like right at the tree line at the back is where their property starts. They want to put their building there. They want to put a camper in there and build their building. There's a small, like, open field that's all mine. But he wants me to take down all of these trees here, up all the way up to here, so they can drive their car with their camper on it through there and park back there. I gave an alternative there's one tree up there they can move, and there's a small opening at their area up front they can get into right now without having to clear any spot there. He's like, no, they want back there. Says, okay, but why do I have to cut down the trees? Those trees there, I moved my camper. I am where I am for a reason. All these trees here are for snow and wind blockage in the winter, so I don't get, covered in with snow. I offered them the alternative, and he's like, well, that's not neighborly. And he fucking freaked out at me. He says he doesn't like me. He wants me to leave. That I should just pack up and go because I don't fit in. You don't fit in with my community. That's not true. I get along with all the community. He just fucking had it out with me. Made fun of my hair. It is kind of crazy. I'll usually wear a hat, but it's kind of crazy. I do need a good shave, but fucking made fun of my hat, my graying hair, that shit. Like he insulted me. He was trying to get me. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to make me angry, so I would do something I would regret and take a swing. Because he got real close to me. But then so they're the guy with that does the work on the road here is here today because he's cutting into a space here and putting a thing in here. Come to find out, he tried to say this. Well, you're gonna have to pay for the road going in there to their spot so they can get in if I don't cut those trees down. He says I'm gonna have to send you a bill for that. He said you can't send me shit. You sold them a spot they can't access. I'm not paying things. And then you know what? Taking it out of my bank account. I have a grand total of 43 cents to my name. Because that is true. I only have 43 cents to my name right now. And he's like, oh, I'm going to charge you for putting in the road then. Because he's got to put in a cut for them to get into now. That's his responsibility, not mine. But, yeah, no, he wanted me to cut down all all my little forest here that blocks the wind. And, yeah, he made fun of me. He made fun of my hair. He made fun of the clothes I used to walk through the woods. I've got nice clothes. I've got nice clothes I go to town with. I've got several sets of clothing. I've got one for every day of the week, about 7 sets of pants and shirts. I wear this one all the time because I'm outside and I don't care if it gets holes. Had this when I was homeless. It's my, outdoor shirt. Outdoor. But he freaking made fun of me. It's not legal. He's just trying to get to me. He was trying to make me mad, to make me do something I would regret, because he wants to resell this plot. And I've talked to a couple people. He's got a friend who wants to move here that there are no suitable plots available. The only plots that are here are like 90% marsh and my plot here. And he wants my plot to give to his buddy. He just doesn't like me. He can't get me gone, so he's trying to make me do something stupid. It's not part of the community. I don't pay for other people's driveways. And it's not like that. You're supposed to have access at the front. I'm not cutting down 40 trees because they want to go into their back when there are more than one option. Is they're putting in a cut to the front of their property where they can go in. That's perfect. That you'll be happy there. I need these trees for my winter survival, and I offered them. Why I didn't offer them. I offered him as I know there's another way for you to get in if you need to cross my lot. I don't care. Right here, right to the front, there's an open access there, and it has access to the same area. But he was just trying to get me to do what he wanted. It's not the leaves, it's the branches. It's the thicket right here. You see this thicket? What do you see right through the middle of this thing? That's the camper. This thicket here blocks a lot of wind, even during the winter. It's going to catch all the snow drifts and stop the snow and the wind from piling up. That's why I am back as far as I am, so I've got the tree line to block the wind. Oh, I do record. I have it on recording. I always have my phone with me. It's not active, once I step more than 20 meters away from the camper, but I've always got it recording. Oh, that's the other thing. I don't want to ruin it up here. Like, if I cause a stink, it could get back to the ministry, and then it could shut the whole place down because there's a lot of people that don't want everybody up here as it is. It's just he is causing me trouble. Specifically, I don't know why, me specifically, but I think it's he wants to give the spot to his buddy. And I just think he hasn't liked me since I got here and took the money back from him. Oh, he wanted me to chop down the trees because it'll save him like $400 or $500. I talked to the guy putting in the cut right now. He's actively cutting into there and putting gravel down so they can get in like right now as we speak. And it's the organizer that has to pay for it. He sold the plot, and he said the plot has access, so he just didn't want it to come out of his pocket because let's say he sells a $5,000 lot, $4,000 of it goes towards the property to pay off the property, and $1,000 of it is profit in his pocket. Well, he just lost $500 of that profit because there was no access to the land. And I offered a way to do it is you would have to cut down one tree and just go through the side. But he wanted it through here because they want it at the back. Oh, you're lucky. I'm stressed. I want a freaking beer right now, but 43 cents doesn't go the distance for a beer. I got to get sugar so I can start brewing that Tamarack beer. I've got all the barrels and ready. I want to try brewing my own, but ah, thank you for being here for letting me de-stress a bit. Just letting me get some of the frustration out, cause yeah, and I can't let Moose out today. She's freaking out. I can't let my dog out because she'll hear that tractor, and she's a curious one. She'll stand at the end of my lot just barking at it until his dog gets curious enough to see what she's barking about, and she wants to play with it. She'll go and run and jump into the creek again and be covered head to toe in mud. She looks so pretty now. She just had a bath and brush, so she's stuck inside. Until like 30 minutes ago, I was in bed with her, cuddling her on my shoulder, and I think she's seeing ghosts now, which is just great. Fucking Christ. Last night, I posted the video of her just staring up at the ceiling. She did that for an hour last night. She just looked right up at the corner of the camper, right up at the roof, just staring at it. Not flinching, just staring, not moving like she was like a statue. Towards the end 15 minutes, all I hear is from her. Err, She started to growl for like 15 minutes, and I could push her away, but she was going right back to where she was sitting, staring up at the wall ceiling, just growling at it. So, yeah, my dog sees dead people. The organization doesn't want me to leave. It's the one person there wants me to. I love the neighbors. I'm great with the neighbors. I'm friends with all the neighbors. Heck, when I was live streaming yesterday baking the bread, you guys heard what happened. My neighbor came over and he came over to chat. You heard how friendly that was. And he even told me he left because his daughter got sick. She was in the hospital and he just got back yesterday. He was gone for like 3 weeks taking care of his kid. I'm good with my neighbors. I love my neighbors. I had one come down and say hi to me today, see if I wanted to make a trip to town with him tomorrow. I was like, I got nothing to buy. I'm broke as hell, but I'll go with you because he needs help. Is it good? Because I need some help to load sheet wood into the back of his truck. He's got to finish the outside of his place. Yeah, no man. Oh, Jeremiah, it's been one hell of a fun damn day. I think I told you about it in the Discord. I think I said something when I typed it in general, but organizer showed up today, telling me he wants to cut down all of these trees here, right to the tree line at the back, because he sold the lot beside mine, and they need to get in. I said, no, I want these trees up. They're there for a reason. I offered him an alternative to go in the front. It's an easy access right through there. And he's like, no, that won't work. They want it the back. So then he comes like, oh, I'm going to have to pay to put in a driveway to the front of their lot because I'm not going to cut those trees down. I think he's already paid for it, and he's just trying to make a little bit of money. But he's there doing the cut into the lot right now, and he's tried to. I think he tried to bait me into a fight. I think he tried to bait me into a fight because he started making fun of this here, the hair, and my forest. I don't want to call this a hoodie anymore. I want to call this my forest cloak, all faded and crap like that. I use this when I'm going in the bush or sitting out here because it's tore to hell as it is. It's faded. I don't care about it. It's got burns from the fire on it. It's good for just outside in the bush. It's not like my nice clothes. But he's trying to make fun of my clothing and my hair. He was trying to, and he got really close to me. He got really close to me. He was trying to bait me into taking a swing. Nah, it's Boondock gave me a good pointer is to check the camper for any signs of mice. I did. There's no droppings anywhere. There's no holes for them to get in. Listen to the walls. Listen for any look for any broken areas, dust like that. There's none of that. It's just I think she was just losing her mind. Maybe she got into a psychedelic mushroom when she was off on one of her adventures yesterday and she was tripping balls. Oh, I love. I honestly I like this thing. I've had this hoodie specifically for 3 years now. Oh, there's the thing with this is for here. This is for me going in the bush and sitting outside on a chilly day like this. Just this is for home. I'm not going to town in this shirt. I've got clothes I go to town with that make me look presentable, that may make me look okay. I always wear a hat because I know I need a haircut. Oh yeah, if I had a little bit more hair back up here, I'd look a little slick right now. I wear a hat. I don't look crazy. I look presentable. I know you gotta blend in with the normies. Learn that when you're homeless. You gotta just blend in. But I got presentable clothes. They're clean. It's a nice button-up shirt. It's just when I'm here, I want to wear something crap. I know I should shave it, but I'm not shaving it. Same with this for a reason. I'm really far north now, like even further than I was in Sudbury by like, we'll say from Sudbury to here is about 6 hours north. That scares me. It's down to negative 50 up here. So I want every bit of protection from the cold that I can get. So I'm going to let the beard and the hair grow till the end of winter, shave it off March or April. I just don't want to, freeze my neck off, my face off. Where am I? Yeah, bald up here, ponytail at the back. That is a great idea. I'm totally going to do that. Life is good, honestly. Life is fantastic. Just stressed out from today's events. I'm a non-violent human being. And even though I really wanted to take a swing and it would have felt really nice to do it at the time, I know it would be a bad mistake, bad idea. So I held off. But the guy freaking said, I'm going to have to pay $500 so they can put a road in. Now, I find out that the guy had to pay the money out of his own pocket so when he sold the plot, the people moving in can get in because there's no access. And he just doesn't want to take that kind of hit because he makes $1,000 off of every lot sold into his pocket. And I think he wanted to make $1,000, not 500. Oh, thank you, Sloppy 2 seconds. Thank you. Actually, you might. There's quite a few veterans in here. There's quite a few veterans in here. You might become from. Uh, beer. I haven't bought a beer in a while. I heard the prices went up recently, but I'm a cheap date. I think if I was to go to town, I'm not going to town to buy it today. I know I'm heading to town with a neighbor tomorrow. If I was to get the cheapest cheap beer I could get, uh, Canadian, I think it's 11.86 plus the bottle deposit. So like $14-15 for a 6 pack. It ain't cheap. Hamburger, I am home. My home is like right there. I have a camper I live in. And this hoodie I happen to like very much. I've had this for a couple years now. It's got holes in it. I only wear it when I'm here. When I head into town, I wear something else. This hoodie, I also have another hoodie that's even worse, far more damaged than this one, sitting in. I should bring it out. I should bring it out. I'll wear it next time. Show you how bad it is. But when I became homeless, I had 3 hoodies to my name: a black one, a blue one, and a red one. I still have the red one. The blue one got damaged beyond belief, and this is the black one. The blue one has like more holes in it than this one. The blue one, the red one has more holes in it. This one, it's not red anymore. It's more of a off brown because I use it every day through sun, heat, and cold. But I still have it. I'm fine. I'll pay it. I'll consider it. Yeah, you want a tour? I can give you a tour. A very quick tour. Uh, the neighbor's sitting at the cabin I've been working on, just watching them do the construction. But since we're here, we'll go on a quick tour. out. We'll start at the backwoods here, where I've been seeing bears, and we'll start at the graveyard. One of the graveyards. So I think that's a good way to start a tour, at a graveyard. I did a little bit of inquiry about this spot because I'm curious. And yeah, it is actually the farm graveyard. One of the first graveyards here, when it used to be an active working farm. And it wasn't an animal graveyard. It's like the original family's graveyard. Okay, there, pinned. So I'm not going to cross any further because the audio will stop working every time. If I go much further than this, the audio stops working. But through the tall grass here, there are stone mounds. Then I went into town and I just checked at the records, and right here used to be the original family's graveyard. Spaced out evenly through the whole open area here are stone piles. Piles of 4 rocks, 3 on the base, 1 on top, all through the stuff here. This is, again, originally was the family's graveyard. It just does. It just does in this one area right here. I say it's because of ghosts. I think if I continue to walk any further in here, why it does it, but it does. But back there, as I was saying, is the farm's family's original graveyard is in here, and I don't like going in there very much. Over here, I have hunting traps. Right about there's a bent over tree, like right in the center of the screen. That is the start of the property of my lot, and it goes to the tall tree line way over there. And yeah, it's where I harvest a lot of woods from. And this is the start of the first trail. My trail goes from here, cuts through the graveyard there, into the backwoods, goes that way for about 50 meters, cuts to the right all the way back through here, all the way back in the way backwoods to way up there. The whole thing to walk takes about 45 minutes. That's my one trail. I've got a few camping spots in between the area too. This is my pheasant hunting area. And grouse. I've got another clearing back here. I usually make a small blind in the woods here. And oh my God! Who are you? Who are you? I don't know you. You scared the hell out of me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. That scared the hell out of me. Dude. Whose dog is that? Oh my God, I'm just talking about freaking bears and ghosts and everything, and a freaking dog just snuck up on me, and that ain't my dog. Oh fuck. And right here is my other clearing. So there are a few divots in the land. If you look up there, I've had a moose living in the woods, just camping out here. I also hunt for grouse here. And pheasants. A lot of pheasants back in here. This is one of my hunting areas. This is my plot. The neighbor's plot starts at those tall trees there. This is my little streaming and fire setup I got going on here. Fire pit. I forget why. Oh yeah, I got wood in there that keeps it nice and dry. My tripod. One of my many fire pits through the whole plot. Oh, there I'm not looking soon. That's my neighbor's place. These are the trees that he wants me to cut down that are going to block off the wind. That's the guy doing the work and bringing up stones and making the other plot accessible. That is the cabin I've been building slowly. That is my home. That is my solar. That is my shooting range. And that is my arch. That's the tour. And my rain barrel fell over. That's about it. So my next objective here is to greenhouse this whole place in for September. And still have an outdoor kitchen like right here where it's all marked off. I want to burn this out, but I other fire pit just so I have a place to hang out during winter, stand up and walk around. That'd be nice. And we're back to my pathway. As you can see, I use this pathway a lot. It is nice and worn down. It's never been cut. This is all from my feet. The garden did not work. The garden was a complete and utter failure. I got one black radish out of it. That is it. Nothing more. My heart's still racing from that dog, man. That dog scared the shit out of me. Holy crap. I know whose dog it is. I see where it went. It's the guy who's working. It's his dog. Oh, man. I swear. My heart almost jumped out my mouth. True, fair enough. I got cucumbers, but the actual garden failed. I wanted cabbage. I wanted, like, all the cabbage. Nothing but... I had planted cabbage, watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe, red peppers, green peppers, same pepper though, tomatoes, carrots, and all I'm going to get out of it are the black and white radishes I planted. Everything else just, it failed. It got too cold. Oh, I've been taking pictures. I've been getting audio. You can't do anything. I know exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to stress me out. It's just a tactic to make me try to leave voluntarily, but there's no stress. I'll let it go by the time I go to bed tonight. I'll forget all about it. Man, I lived in the woods in Sudbury in -40 with a Walmart tent. For 2 winters, I survived outdoors with nothing. Scared of people coming and stealing my shit, busting my stuff up. Man, I got no stresses up here. And how you doing, Jim? Yep, no, my negative 40 weather. It was horrible. Again, I might, if someday in the future I have an extra $100, I'm gonna pay an editor to go through the footage I have of my last bit there, to go through everything I have from where I started to where until the day I got out and post a video of it. I can't go through it myself without getting flashbacks. Sets me off on a full PTSD hyperventilation spiral. So I'm not going through it myself. Eventually, I might find someone to do it for me, but that'll be in the future. Oh, it ain't stressing me out. Like, I let the stress go pretty quickly, and it's raining now again. Fuck. No, Primordial. I know. It's. I got new neighbors moving in. What the fuck is that? And yeah, they got kids. They got a young. They're a young family. Two young. Yeah, not young, but I'd say like 10 and 8. And they're just. The person just doesn't want to lose his extra money. Yeah, no, Poo Poo Pizza. That's an interesting name. I I agree with you. I'm chill. I'm not stressed. Even though I look like I'm going crazy, spouting the whole global domination stuff. Actually, I kind of really like this. I like the gray that I've got where it is, like the patches of gray. It makes me look dignified. Do a front flip. Oh, yeah. I can try doing a front flip. It'll end up in me dead. I don't think I can jump. Honestly, I don't think I can jump anymore at all. I think the sudden release of the pressure on my legs with the MS, my legs would just give out and I would probably break something on it. Honestly, I don't have the balance to jump. Oh yeah, no, I don't have a PO box. I don't have. I do. The only thing close to a PO box that I have is general delivery. I'm not willing to give my delivery address out because doxing is a thing, and it is raining. Marvelous. Seriously. Seriously. How is that even possible? It's not gonna last. Just a quick sun shower. I remember that one. Clear skies, beautiful clear skies, and it's raining because of that. It's been. It rained yesterday, all day. It rained for 5 straight days nonstop. It was pretty bad. And the rain stopped. It's going to be sunny in a couple seconds. Actually, ooh. That guy came back, the kid, my biggest fan. Green Screen Kid 69 or whatever his name is. His other account that he used to come back on with Hobo Rob or something with my face going on it. He came back the other day on one of the live streams. I was wondering where he went. Like, I thought he must have got in trouble with his parents or something because he had disappeared for such a long time. Hey Tekla, how you doing? Uh, not much is up with the title. Just had a really crappy day. Uh, New people are moving in. The organizer came to me, says he wants me to cut down all these trees here so they can drive past here to get to their lot. And they're what, right? like all these trees so they can use it to get to their lot over there because there's no access to it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 75 trees he wanted me to cut down by hand so they can drive through it with their camper to their lot over there and put their stuff there because they don't have access. I said no, offered an alternative to go in front of my camper. There's a way they could get to their lot that way. He says no, they want it in the back. If you don't do it, I'm gonna have to charge you to put in a driveway for them. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. He can't do that. He's the one that sold the plot without access. So he had somebody come up today with gravel, and he's putting in a driveway to access their lot as we speak. But he gets to me. He tried to bait me into a fight, made fun of my hair. Like, how could you make fun of this? This hair is beautiful. Like, come on, man. And made fun of my clothes because I wear this old crappy hoodie all the time here. I love this hoodie. This hoodie's an outdoor hoodie. It's for here. Got any cocaine? Looks like I'm on a little bit of cocaine, doesn't it? Oh shit, there's crap in my eye. Even up here, starting. Oh my god, I never noticed that. How far does the white go up now? Oh no. Oh no. How far does the white go? Oh my god. I'm being infected by the white. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, Garrow. I figured a few things out as he didn't like me because when I got here, I'd paid him $500. See, the guy who's putting in the driveway now, I gave him $500 because he said it would cost that much to cut a path in the snow to my plot. He took the money on March 1st when the first pay played off the place, which worked. He says it'll be done. I reminded him every single day for the entire month before I got up here. And then on the 18th, when I left, 3.5, 4 hours into the drive, he texts me trying to convince me to turn back. He would try to tell me not to come up. Like, where the heck else am I going to go? That didn't work. I got here, and it wasn't done. He didn't even do anything. He never hired the guy. Instead, they started to shovel out by hand a place up the hill there in a ditch for me to back the camper into, which that never happened. They ended up getting parked on the road here. And he didn't like me because I wanted the money back. I demanded the money back because he didn't provide the service he said he was going to. And he tried to fight me on it, and ever since that, when I took the money back from him, he didn't like me. He had a problem with me. He had a stick up his ass. But I found a couple things out about him today. I found this one out a little while ago, but this plot here used to be somebody else's, and they were on the payment plan. They paid what they could up front. They paid like $3,000 up front, and they were paying $150 a month until the rest of it got paid up for like 2 years. And he was living here until he wasn't. He left because he got so stressed out with all the crap. Well, he was going through. He just packed up and left, stopped making payments, and he repoed it after he stopped making the payments for 6 months, and then resold the plot. And I think that's what he's trying to do for me, is get me to leave so he can resell the plot. The only way he can do that is if I didn't pay my share of the taxes for next year on March 1st. I have to pay my share of the taxes, and the earliest he could take the property back and resell it for that taxes would be September 1st, 6 months after. Hey, Robert. Well, he's not even can't even really call him a slumlord. I think he did a good thing with this place. I think there's a lot of good about the place and a lot of good about him. It's just, I think in the very recent months or year, is become very money hungry. because he's making $1,000 every plot that gets sold here. The rest of it goes to the original owner to buy it. And $1,000 off of one plot, like this year alone, he's what? There's one from me, Ithamar, the vegans, the other woman, him, Jason, them. He put about $10,000 in his own pocket from this place. Oh, once it gets really cold, it's gonna go dead quiet here. Hello, MJ7. Well, this is hello from Canada. Yeah, no, I don't care about the BS. I've got a permanent place I get to be for the rest of my life, where I'm never gonna get hurt. No cops are gonna show up to kick me off. This is my home. I've got a license for it for the rest of my life. Sucks for you, but I ain't going anywhere. I've got the most power of anybody up here with my solar setup. I got to do some work on it and fine tune it because the battery isn't holding the charge. I'm going to have to rewire the whole damn thing in the near future so it does work properly. But I got the most power. I'm great with the neighbors, or if they need to charge their tools and stuff, it's always open for them to use and charge and do their stuff. I help one neighbor build his house, the other neighbor finish his house. I help my other neighbor also finish his house with all the staining. My other neighbor I help put in a road. I'm helping them. I help the other neighbor put in a road. And if they need anything, they come talk to me. I have no idea what they're doing for the winter. I have no idea what they're going to do. But me, for the winter, I've got propane as a backup. My little shit will not stop barking. I don't want you to get hit by a car, Moose. I don't know how anybody could live like V. Okay, to be fair, I've been doing a pretty much a. I eat meat when I can get meat, and which isn't often. So I have some dried meat I'm saving for the winter. When I did my shop, I spent $75 on supplies to last, 25 bucks on supplies for the month, 25 bucks on supplies to put in storage. I had an extra 150 bucks I should have spent on supplies, but instead I got a trailer wrap, so I'll be a little bit warmer during the winter because I don't want to be cold this winter. So I did something I had the. It's one of those things I had the money right then and there, and it's something I'm going to need. I could put it off for next month, but if next month isn't guaranteed, I can get it right now, so I got it. And October, I'll start working on the greenhouse over the camper. Yeah, well, I do have a really good doctor, Cornish. I do have a really good doctor. Like, my doctor didn't have to quad up my medication for me. So with my meds, yeah, I'm on. Okay, up here in Canada, some medications are free. We got a decent healthcare system. I go to the hospital, everything. I'll never come up with a bill, no matter what they give me, the food, any medications, anything in the hospital, I won't pay a thing for. And quite a few medications are dirt cheap because it's through the government, maybe $5-6. But those are life necessary medications. If you don't have them, you're gonna die. My medications are quality of life medications. If I don't have them, I'm gonna be in pain and not gonna be able to walk. That's quality of life. So they're not really covered under my Ontario health plan. So that's like, not like, it's about $800 per month for my meds. I've been without my meds for 5 months, not because I couldn't pay for them. I did pay for them back in April. They couldn't get delivered up here because they use Purolator. And Purolator will not drop off at the Canada Post Office, and they will not deliver to where I am. So my meds were in limbo for 5 months. I got my meds because my neighbor, he's still not back yet, went down to Toronto. I bummed a ride with him This is last month, which really hurt because I had to take the bus back. That's $150. That killed me last month. Went down there, got my medication from my pharmacy, met another friend who lives in Toronto at that pharmacy, signed a bunch of paperwork with her so she can pick up my meds now. And that day, it was 24 hours of nonstop traveling, 11-hour car ride plus a 12-hour bus ride back. I was in Toronto for maybe an hour, picked up my meds. But my doctor's a good doctor. He knows I'm broke as fuck and I'm not getting any coverage for my medication. So with my meds, I have to split every single pill into 4 because he's quadrupled the dosage. So instead of, if I buy my meds in September for $800, I had to spend another $800 on October. No, I buy my meds in September, or I split all the pills into quarters. I'll have to buy my next set of pills in January. Yeah. Oh, yeah, like I've got my meds now. If you've noticed something, I've been streaming a lot more regularly and posting a lot more regularly because the meds work. I can get out and about, I can travel, I can do stuff. I'm not in bed all day screaming in pain because my muscles are like doing this nonstop now. They feel like they're getting shocked, punched, pinched, stepped on, electrocuted, set on fire, and squashed all this and shot at the same time. So I can be here and do this a lot more without me going just trying to bear the pain. The meds work. Uh Not exactly a skirt, but it is full. I didn't get the classic trailer skirt. I've got it propped up on bricks, and when we were at the dump the other day, we found a full load of fire bricks. So they went back into my buddy's trailer, the loading trailer, and I used fire bricks all around the edge of the trailer. So it's sealed. Do what you can for free. Oh man, I found so much up here for free at the dumps because there's a couple towns here that they're full of old money. They just throw stuff away. I salvaged They just needed to be cleaned off a little bit because they were covered in bird shit. But corrugated plastic. They are 12-foot sheets, 12-foot by 4-foot sheets of corrugated plastic. Each one of those goes for $30 a pop. I got them for free because I got them from the dump. I got 30 sheets of those. I've ended up giving them away to people who had different projects around here. Still got 4 of them, but they just needed a quick wipe off from the bird crap. And they're that's like what, $30, and they're like 25, $30 a shot. That's a few $100, $600 worth of corrugated plastic. Buddy used it for his roofing panels. Same thing with these heavy steel. I think they're shelving units. You use them when you build a shelf. They're really heavy. They're steel. I got 15 sheets of those from the dump that were perfect, and I'm using them for bean posts. Oh, the members have helped me out so much. Like my neighbor over there, he comes over to have a fire with me all the time, and when he when he was leaving last week, he was turning off his freezer a few weeks ago. What, he was even gone for like a month. He gave me all those moose sausages I was eating for a while, and the meat I'd been eating for a while. He shut off his freezer and handed me all of his meat. He gave me. I ate nothing. I used it all too. I ate nothing but meat for like 5 days. He just gave me so much meat. It was great. It was. I was happy. I was really happy. I was in meat heaven. But yeah, he got my back. I've got another neighbor up there. He knows somebody. He comes by once a month because he gets it about once a month from them. But if something is about to expire today that they didn't sell, that they marked 50% off, he throws it into the freezer at the store he manages, and then lets it save up for a month. My buddy goes down to see him once a month, and he loads them up with like frozen meat, frozen chicken, sausage, meat, hams, and a bunch of other like they're expired, but they're still good stuff like cereals and whatnot, and hands them out to the people up here. The other week when he was here, he gave me 2 honey hams. I only took what I could use right then and there, or in the next few days I would keep. I took a tray of hamburger meat, 2 honey hams, and 2 things of salami. So, of course I'd take his meat. If someone came to you and says, "Hey, you want some meat, boy?" You're not going to take his meat. Garrow, that's the next objective. That's my next build is my smokehouse. I've got 8 quarts of wood for winter, so I last through the winter once I get the greenhouse up. Fucking 100, and it was less than $200. With delivery, it's like 180 something. It was over 150. I bought it months ago. I don't remember the price. It was less than $200. The Mennonite delivered it for less than $200. 8 quarts of wood. That is a section that's about 5 feet high. Lengthwise, it's about 8 feet. Widthwise, it's about 12 feet and 5 feet high. That's a lot of wood. You can't get a quart of wood, 1 quart of wood, in the cities for less than $200. I'd say if you were in Toronto to buy that much wood, you're talking $2,000, and that's over a winter supply of wood. Hey, Debbie. I have to do a little bit of work on the stove. I have to reseal the wood burning stove. It's just gonna sit on the outside of there once I built around it. But right now it's sitting up the hill in my buddy's workshop. I go up there to work on stuff. He's got all the tools, grinders, all that stuff, and I go up there if I get a small project like that. It's sitting on one of his workbenches. I've already washed it off with vinegar. I've got to get some high temp a coating paint for the outside. Then I've got to reseal the window, clean off the window, and just fix it up a bit. But it's all up there getting worked on. Oh, I'm happy here. This is home. There's a lot of freaking wood, man. You're probably right. I I think it's longer than me though. It's longer than me, and it's about 12 feet long. A bush cord is 4 foot, 4 foot, 4 by 4. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. Then I'm right. But he's got it off in the. I've got it all off in the bush over that way. They not only brought it in on their buggies, they brought their buggies back there, unloaded it, stacked it on a tarp, wrapped it all up in a tarp so it stays nice and dry. Yeah, I've got my pizza oven. Ooh, I gotta make a pizza. Yeah. If I go to town tomorrow with him, I think I got some change. I might get a couple really cheap pizzas and make some pizza in my pizza oven. I'll do a deluxe. They're $3 a pizza. They're the cheapest pizza you can freaking get. They're crap. If you do them in the oven, they're just ugh. They're okay. It's pizza, but nothing to write home about. But I made a hobo oven. I cut an oil drum right in half, cut a slot to slot some wood in one half, and a door on the top of the other, drilled some holes in it, and some spikes to hold the grill. If I cook a pizza, the cheapest pizza I can get in that thing, that cheap pizza tastes like something you'd pay $40 for at a restaurant. The smokiness really penetrates it. It's got this like crackery, crunchy crust. I swear to God, that $3 pizza done in that oil drum oven is the best pizza I've ever had in my life, bar none. Yeah, I've been experimenting with pizza dough and bread. I need to get better yeast. So that bread I made yesterday, uh, I think my yeast is dead. I think all my yeast is dead. It did not rise at all. It was so dense. It was horrible. It was so bad yesterday. So I think I need better. I need new yeast. I think I killed it by letting it freeze over the winter and bake during the summer. So I don't think that's going to work very well. I'm not good with bread yet. I'm not good with bread at all. I think if you're, I don't know, but oh, the next thing is I've already harvested. That tree there is a tamarack. I've already harvested one and all the needles off of it. They're sitting in a bag. Uh, Tamarack is North America's only fir tree that loses its needles every year. So I'm not hurting. I am hurting it because I cut the tree down. I needed to get the tree down anyways because it was leaning against the camper. So I've plucked all the needles. I'm going to boil them into a tea, pour all that sludge right into a 5 gallon bucket, and then double that amount. 1 gallon of it is going to be, half a gallon of it is going to be the boiled cooked noodles. The other half a gallon is going to be the fresh noodles. 2 pounds of sugar, a pound of raw sugar, and fill it up with water. Give it a good mix. I'm going to let it steep for 4 to 5 weeks and make tamarack beer. I Bannock is easy. Bannock is the easiest thing to make. A little bit of oil. You don't need eggs. You don't use eggs. Self-rising flour or flour and baking soda, water, salt, and just this very sticky, sticky dough. Nice sticky dough. Grab it, throw it in the oil, fry it until it's golden brown. It's perfect every time. Bannock is the easiest thing to make. Unfortunately, I want a pizza. I don't know. I'm honest, goldenrod. There's a lot of edible plants I know. I don't know about goldenrod. There's a lot of things here I've harvested. Actually, I'm looking at one of the main. I'm not finding it much anymore because I've harvested it all. But this plant right here, it kind of tastes like a spicy parsley and coriander. It's got that numbing effect that Szechuan peppercorn has, which I now have. I've been using this in my cooking a lot because it's a very neat herb. I'm actually the poo poo. I'm not actually much of a drinker. I just doing things to keep myself busy, my mind occupied. Well, guys, it's gonna start raining soon. It went from a very beautiful sunny day to this. It's coming in really fast now, and I can feel the spitting. That's not gonna stop. I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Always fun talking to you. Thanks for coming on the tour. Thanks for letting me get all the stress out. I needed it. I feel a lot better. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna head into the camper before the rain starts. Love you.